What if I told you that the most powerful innovation in the world is not artificial intelligence? It's not the smartphone in your pocket. It's not even the rocket we'll be sending to Mars. What if I told you that the most powerful innovation in the world is something we use every single day, often without a second thought? Now, let me tell you, the most powerful innovation in the world is two simple words: I and am. At every crossroad in history, innovation hasn't started in a laboratory. It started with an identity. Before the light bulb, someone had to say to themselves, I am the person that will bring light to the darkness. Before a revolution, a leader had to whisper to themselves, I am free even though my enemies don't know it yet. The crossroads we face today aren't about technology, they're about identity. And I learned this not in a textbook, but by accident. In 2024, when I entered the Kobe's Debate Make competition, I was not the most polished speaker there, neither was I the most experienced. But I had seen our former winners, Uche Onyema and Yimka Abe, hoist up the Kobe Star Speaker Award with such pride in their eyes. And from that moment, I knew I wanted to feel that same pride too. I told it to myself, I told it to my friends, my parents, my teachers. I said to all of them, I am going to be the Kobe Star Speaker for this year's award. And eventually, my words became a reality. A little later, I ran for head boy of Grange School. My closest opponent had consistent academic awards since year 7, was a member of the choir, the orchestra, you name it. On the other hand, I had a few debate wins and a lot of passion. But I had been thinking about being head boy of Grange School since year 7. During the prefectship selection, it was all I could think about. So when it came time for us to write our acceptance speeches, at the start of my speech, I wrote, I am the head boy for the 2025-2026 academic session. And again, reality followed the words I had said for myself from the start. But when all this was happening, I didn't have the slightest idea. I didn't even have a grand theory. It wasn't until one random summer afternoon, sitting in my uncle's quiet medical clinic, that he handed me a book. It was titled The Power of I Am. And from that moment, it was as if a light bulb clicked inside my head. It became known to me that all my success wasn't as a result of luck or chances, but as a result of my self-efficacy, of defining myself before the outcome came true. So today, this is the innovation at Crossroads I want to talk about. We are so obsessed with innovating the world around us that we neglect the most important territory, the world within us. Every day we stand at a personal crossroads. One path is the identity the world shapes for us, the grades, the expectations, the doubts. The other path is the one we choose for ourselves. Your inner belief won't always predict your identity, but it will definitely shape it. So here is the idea, the little nugget of gold I want to share with you all today. Your I am is like a compass. It doesn't magically transport you to your wanted destination, but it dictates the direction of every single step you take. But it's more than a compass. It's a key. It may not magically unlock every single door in front of you, but it unlocks the most important one, the door to your own potential. When a student says, I am a creative problem solver, rather than just, I am an A-grade student, they innovate their future. When a teacher says, I am a builder of confidence, rather than just, I am an instructor, they innovate their classroom. As the great innovator Henry Ford once said, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. We live in an age of incredible technological change, but do not be distracted. The greatest innovations of our time won't be in the machines we build, but in our courage to redefine ourselves. The future doesn't start with they will or it might be. The future starts with I am. So I ask all of you here today, as you leave this hall, how will you finish that sentence? Thank you.